Traders, what's going on? It's Kyle from K Capital. Taking a look at EMKR here, just because obviously it's a large position for us. The one thing that I'm definitely watching is the level 2. We can see here, obviously, you have the bid and the ask represented by each market maker. And you have the market maker ID, the current price, the cumulative size, and the size for each one of those potential bids and or sale orders. So right now we're seeing a lot of pressure at 636 on the ask. That said, we're seeing some slight momentum if we look at the 1 minute chart. We found a little bit of support and saw that the EMAs basically cross over the 13, the 20, and the 25. We're seeing some downward pressure though on the 200-day moving average, and I'm hoping we can break that level to then carry on back up to 7. But as we watch this, you can start to see some of the orders on the ask kind of go through, which basically tells us that you're seeing some buyers come in and more or less pick up some of those offers. So that's a good sign. Unfortunately, the volume's really low, which is kind of bothersome because I have a feeling that if we find resistance here at the 200-day moving average, we might see some downward pressure. But let's just watch this for the time being. If we do close negative on the day, I'll probably close this. But for the time being, I think we're just going to hold this off and take a look at the continued bids and ask coming through on the level 2 to get a sense of really what areas of support we're finding. So it looks like 634, we're seeing some buyers coming in. Nothing really major going on right now. One concern, like I said, is we broke through the 200-day moving average on the daily chart. So obviously that's going to be a pretty downward pressure sign overall. But for the time being, I'm watching this. Stay tuned. Obviously, I'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on, but what I'm looking for is a break of that 200-day moving average, which will carry us up back to potentially 7. Now, the one thing that I do want to show, I'm not sure why this isn't working. Go to the 5-second chart from yesterday. Yeah, it's probably going to zoom out. Let me see if I can get it on the 30. Alright, so this actually worked pretty well. What you can see here is more or less yesterday the sell-off in the afternoon came from this large spike in volume, about 25K shares, which broke below the 200-day moving average. If I could show you the 5 to 15-second charts from yesterday, you would see that there was some buying that more or less bought right into that dip, but that dip below the 200-day moving average really sent us lower. So conversely, what we're seeing is potentially going back above that now on the same chart pattern today, and hopefully we're going to trend back in the other direction, back to 7. So that's why I haven't sold this yet. I want to see if we can get back above the 200-day moving average, but I will definitely keep you guys abreast of what happens. Obviously, this is a large position for us, and I'm still continuing to watch ACXM as well as the 2 potential longs in EVC, and I think the other one was MDXG. Yep. So I will definitely send this out to you guys right now, and hopefully we can see a nice pop in AMKR. So talk soon, guys.